Welcome to my channel. My name is Shalini and I'm so excited and happy to be here. The Garden of Giverny, it was opened just 2 weeks ago. So during the whole pandemic period, it was shut down. So I look forward to sharing Claude Monet's beautiful garden and his house with you. I'm going to try and take in as many details of everything possible over here. For those put up in the Paris region, visiting Claude Monet's house in Giverny is not too far away, just an hour's drive or roughly 50 kilometers through countryside that looks like this and with very little traffic. Claude Monet's garden is a large sprawling area that you can discover in a couple of hours, and this part is the water lily garden, and this is the famous Japanese bridge. And you have to cross over to the other side using a road, and this is the part that contains his house and the structured gardens. Claude Monet was a French painter who lived 100 years ago in this house, and all of the gardens, they belong to him. And apparently he was obsessed with two things, and that was light and flowers. Apart from being a painter, he was an active gardener himself, and he very intelligently created the layout of the garden, where the sun rising in the east up to the setting sun, the trajectory of the sunlight over the garden laid out the flowers, the specific flowers in the garden, so that he could paint them. So I find this fact really beautiful and amazing, and thanks to Claude Monet, we can really enjoy such a magnificent garden. Even right now, in our walks around the garden, we see a lot of gardeners who are actively gardening. They are taking out clumps of the dead flowers and putting in fresh flowers, and there's such a huge variety of flowers here, and there are these bursts of intensity, of contrast, of brightness, and it's really amazing. Entrance to his house is through his atelier or studio, where you see these large, beautiful paintings. He never intended to sell them, they were his own personal collection. He would frequently invite his fellow artists to come and share this space with him. Going up this steep staircase to reach the bedroom of Claude Monet, and this is the bed where he also breathed his last. Just look at these beautiful windows he would wake up to every day. Monet lived 43 years in this house. He had a big family, which is why there are many bedrooms. Claude Monet, he really loved Japanese artists, and there are about 230 Japanese art prints all over his house. I entered the dining room, which is one of the most dramatic rooms in the house with its bright yellow color. As you can see, there are a lot of Japanese engravings all over this room. The dining room is connected to the kitchen, and we see that the kitchen has been painted blue. This is a color choice that Monet wanted to bring out the warm colors of the copper utensils. As we can see, there are beautiful tiles around the kitchen, and these are specifically called the tiles of Rouen. End of our visit is through a large-sized boutique where you find a lot of merchandise of Monet art prints as well as miniatures of the Monet rooms. We have had a wonderful time looking at Monet's house and garden and are ready to go and have some lunch. Here we are in a restaurant, and we have some cider, gin. This is my lunch, which is a copious salad with jambon and some warm goat's cheese. This is my husband's lunch, and he has chosen something exotic, tête de veau. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video and are inspired to go and give Monet's house a visit. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. See you soon!